One of the biggest energy drains that we have as humans is making decisions. What to eat, what to wear, what workout to do, what project to work on next. These small decisions are taking up so much brain space and energy from you. Even though these seem like small decisions, over time they stack up and it takes away energy and focus that you could be using on things that are more worth your time and more important. The reason I have been able to fully embrace Notion and allow it to be the extension of me, a second brain for my life, is because it gives me one place to store everything. It helps me focus. It alleviates that need to exert energy on making these small decisions that are already made for me in my Notion templates. I have everything organized and automated in Notion so that it really frees up the brain space that I need for the things that really matter. So today I'm going to show you a few of the templates that I use that are not my normal project manager goal setting templates, but are so important in making it possible for me to stay focused on the things that matter, for me to be able to do those big goals, for me to execute on the big tasks, for me to stay consistent. I have all of these other support systems, and it's for things like meals and recipe planning, for my workout plans and habit tracking. It's for my hobbies and even my wardrobe. When you are trying to build a life full of accomplishments and fulfillment, you don't need to be wasting brain power on making decisions about what's for dinner or what should I wear today. Simplify the basics so that you can focus on what really moves the needle in your life. The Notion templates that I'm going to show you today are not only going to help you save time, but they're going to reduce decision fatigue and honestly just make life easier. So if all of that sounds interesting to you, I hope you'll stick around and let's get into it. Okay, so the first one we're going to start with is meal planning, because who has not stared at the fridge at 6 o'clock p.m. and wondered, what the should I make today? So with my meal planning template, you can store all of your favorite recipes in one place. You can rate them so that you know your go-to meals. You can even create your grocery list based on what you're cooking and the ingredients that are in those recipes. You can even filter by cook time or meal type if you're in a rush or just looking for something specific. This is so helpful at the beginning of the week when I am doing all of my weekly planning. I include my meal plans and I can just pull recipes. I can even save any recipe that I see on a website or on TikTok or whatever. I can easily share that to my Notion database and it saves the recipe for me, and depending on the format, it will likely populate all of the ingredients and instructions for you right in the template so that you don't even have to copy and paste or spend the time putting the recipe in the database. It's already there once you've shared it. This is such a game changer for making quick, easy decisions on what to make for dinner. Plus, it's super satisfying to have everything organized. And the more you know what your go-tos are, the more you know what your week is going to look like, how busy it's going to be, the better decisions you can make on what meals are going to be the best option for you and or your family each week. The second one is a capsule wardrobe. I don't know about you, but I have definitely wasted many a mornings staring at my closet, trying on outfits, wondering what the hell I'm going to wear today. It not only throws off the entire morning and takes away the time that you could spend prepping your breakfast, making your lunch, doing your hair, doing your makeup, whatever it is. It takes away that time, but then it also creates this like stress situation because now you're rushing. Now you don't know if you look great. You're just trying to make a decision, and it feels very like overwhelming sometimes to just make a simple decision about what to wear. This template is honestly like having a personal assistant or a personal stylist at your fingertips. It tracks all of your clothing pieces. It lets you mix and match outfits, and you can filter by the season, the weather, the occasion. You can literally decide that you want to wear a certain item, and then you can see all of your outfits that also have that item in it so that you can start mixing and matching and pairing things. Or you can start with an outfit and then see what clothing items you have that match that outfit. So instead of going on Pinterest and looking at all of these different outfits and trying to get inspiration, you can go directly into your own capsule wardrobe and see what you actually have on hand, and whatever speaks to you is what you can then wear for the day. This is also something that you can do at the beginning of the week, planning out your outfits instead of laying them out, which you could do that too. You have it at your fingertips and you can just say like, I'm wearing this week, I'm wearing that on Tuesday, I'm wearing this on Wednesday. It just eliminates that need to stand in front of your closet and wonder, what do I wear? This keeps things simple and sustainable, less overwhelm, more brain power, no decision fatigue, so you can spend your time on what matters. And I just want to say before we move on to the next one, like none of this is to take away from your creativity or the excitement that you get when you are creating outfits or coming up with meals that you want to make for your family. All of this is just so that you can plan more effectively or not have to spend so much time making decisions on the busy days or the days where life is just lifing and you're like, you know what? I don't feel like making that dinner that I was going to make today, or I have no idea what I want to wear today. I have this meeting that popped up and now I have to decide last minute what I'm going to wear because I have to go into the office. What am I supposed to do? This is like your backup plan. It can also be your upfront plan that you're doing all the time. But if you are a person who enjoys the flexibility of being able to kind of fly by the cuff or make last minute decisions, this is still a supportive tool to have just in case you get in those moments where you are feeling overwhelmed or you are running short on time, things like that. Okay, the next one is my book library. You could do this for so many different things. You could do this for movies, you could do it for articles. I love it for books because it feels like a little cozy library area, like my own little personal library. The library template is a space where you can track what you're reading, you can keep notes on the books, you can write reviews, you can even store ideas that you want to come back to later, quotes, things like that. It's your own little digital library and it's perfect if you love sharing recommendations with people or reflecting on what you've learned, coming back to certain books that you really enjoyed and being able to reread those. For me, it just makes reading so much more intentional. It just adds this little like extra twinkle of joy to the experience, but I love being able to track my books and see what kinds of books I'm loving, what authors I've really enjoyed, so that anytime I'm looking for a new book, I can kind of come back to that, hopefully get inspiration from it. And then while I'm reading current books, I can take notes, especially if you're in like a book club or something like that. This is a really good option. And then the last one here, and this is one of my favorites, is the fitness template. This is an all-encompassing hub of all of my habits that I keep up with in regard to my fitness and my well-being mentally and physically. I also track my measurements, my weight, things like that. I track all of my workouts. And the way that this works is every single week, a new set of workouts gets published for me. I have specific templates with my workout plans for leg day, arm day, core day. And so every single week, what happens is a new template will generate for those specific workouts. That way I can see what I have done in the week so far. And then also if it is a strength workout, I can track the weight that I was lifting so that I can see my progress over time. I can also move these things to different days. So if something does come up, at least it's still on my radar. The biggest thing that I have found with consistency is keeping things in the front of your mind. Instead of saying, oh, I didn't get to that workout today, I'll just get to the gym tomorrow, and then picking up with like the next workout that you have to do. I really enjoy like being able to shift my workouts so that if I do miss a leg day, I can shift that to Tuesday, and then I can shift my Tuesday to Wednesday, if that makes sense. That way I'm still accomplishing the full of my workout plan. I'm not just like skipping it entirely. It's just an adjustment. And I don't make myself wrong or bad for those adjustments, but keeping it in the forefront and having that in my face of these are the workouts that you need to do this week. These are the habits that you're working on. It really keeps me so consistent. I also think that seeing your history and being able to see like your trends of I've been so consistent in this, I've done this for so many weeks, I've done this for so many days, is also really motivating and continues to build that momentum for you because you don't want to break those habit streaks or those workout streaks. So I think having a place for you to see the history and just how much you've accomplished is also really beneficial and helpful. These are just a few of the templates that I use to support my daily life outside of my project tracking and goal tracking. I hope this was helpful, insightful. If you want to grab any of these templates, they are available individually down below, or you can grab the entire Notion dashboard that I have to track everything in my life, from goals to my workouts to my hobbies. It is all encompassing, and it is such a game changer to be able to have something like this as my little personal assistant, as my little extension of me. These templates and all of the templates within the life dashboard is really to take the little things off of your plate. That way you can focus on the bigger picture. When you stop focusing and spending so much time on what you're going to make for dinner, or what you're going to wear this morning, or what workout you're going to do when you get to the gym, you have so much more brain space available for the things that really matter, like doing the actual workout, doing the actual project, making the actual meal. So if you're ready to simplify your life and create this little extension of you, you can grab those templates down below in the description. Or if you want something totally customized and you really want to dive deep into your personal needs for a life dashboard to make it really supportive for your life, I also offer one-on-one design services, so you can grab a free consultation call with me also down below. If this video was helpful, please let me know in the comments, what is one thing that you would love to stop overthinking, that you would love to have just like out of your brain, no longer stressing about it, worrying about it, feeling overwhelmed by it. Let me know in the comments so that I can do my best to make more videos like this to support you through those things. Thank you so much, as always, for being here. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you so much. I am wishing you well on the rest of your week, and until next time, take care.